Hello, people. How are you? Yeah, so this video is a video about transformation. So, um, transformation in terms of one's journey through entrepreneurship, and basically, this video is one that uh, is inspired by my however short journey in entrepreneurship. And so um, the aim is to try and create a platform where all those who are starting out in the entrepreneur journey, especially in the third world countries, can share their ideas, share their stories, and how tough and how easy it's going. Basically, go through the highs and lows of entrepreneurship as a community. And so, if you like the idea, then you can subscribe to the channel. I'm still figuring out if Kulula Transformation is a good name for it, or Transformation is a good name for the channel, because well, we just want to look at the entrepreneurial process, but also the things that inspire one through their journey, and these are different for anyone. And I see it as a process in which I'll share what inspires me to keep on trying, keep on putting one foot in front of the other, and hopefully others would also come in their comments and also share their journey, and where possible share the story, share the video on this community or with this community. And so we're saying there's a lot that goes into inspiring one in entrepreneurship. By myself, I get inspired a lot by reading books. In fact, the whole journey started with my first read of Think and Grow Rich back in 2008. After reading Think and Grow Rich, I went through a time when I couldn't find anything else that could inspire me. So I just had dreams of being mega successful. Then eventually found my way to a lot of information and started reading a lot of books. Those kind of books, business development books. Trump and this art of the deal. Using apps on the phone, like any books. You're currently reading Principles. Yeah, currently reading Principles by Ray Dalio. Read Jab Jab Right Hook, The Predictioneer's Game, Power of the Subconscious Mind. Actually, Power of the Subconscious Mind was the first book I actually read that inspired my thinking. Money Master the Game is also a very good book for inspirational purposes. Memos from the Chairman. I don't know if you can see that. Memos from the Chairman. Yeah. Haven't read Total Money Makeover yet. Oh, and of course, all-time classic, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Yeah. Who Gets Why and What. And yeah, so a whole lot of books, and Fuck Yourself. Incredible title, that one. Yeah, yeah. So a whole lot of books that kind of have inspired me, but that's not it. Only books. A lot of other things that I engage with in life also tend to inspire me. Um, my daughter, my family, my wife, all that is inspiration. And but on this channel, we're also going to talk about the other things that inspire us. For example, um, I get inspired by uh, UFC. Now, the UFC Ultimate Fighting Competition. Um, for those of you who watch or follow, I'm a big fan, especially of Israel Adesanya. Um, but basically, the whole concept of fighting, I think, introduces a very important aspect for those of us trying out on this entrepreneurial journey, the aspect of pain tolerance, and how, especially if you're trying to do great things in the third world country. I myself, I'm in Zambia, one of the toughest places to start a business from, and you realize that the UFC is as tough uh, and a career as one would go through. The fighters have to struggle through a lot of pain, blood, being strangled, and still they don't tap out, and they go into that ring and fight it out. Uh, and I see it as something that brings a lot of inspiration to me as an entrepreneur. So I think in this community, I hope we can have people who are inspired also by various sports and link it to how it inspires them in their entrepreneurship journey. So I'll talk about fights that I enjoy, how I relate them to what I'm trying to do uh, in my uh, business life or business career. So the UFC is a major inspiration because of the pain tolerance aspect that the fighters have in order to achieve what they achieve at the end of the day. Another sport also that inspires me and I really enjoy soccer. Um, and on the aspect of entrepreneurship and soccer, I'm a Liverpool fan. Also a fan of our national team, Zambia. Yeah, but the main thing about soccer that really inspires me and that made me gravitate towards, in fact, being a Liverpool fan is um, the aspect of teamwork that goes into soccer. It's definitely something that you can't ignore if you're an entrepreneur. And uh, I'm a fan of Liverpool Football Club because the history of the club is one of so many comebacks. And that's one major thing that inspires me. That they've come back in so many epic games. In the UEFA Champions League final from 3 goals down. And those who follow football, the miracle of Merseyside, and so many others. And so that also inspires me in my journey. And I also uh, at present love the way they have such a high uh, motivational coach who leads through inspiration, who leads through love, and who leads through passion. And I think in business, equally, leaders should be there to create passion, motivation, and intensity in how they try and pursue their objectives to bring out the superb results that eventually come out of such. And so that's basically what we're going to try and do. Uh, and hopefully it can inspire all of us and move us forward. Um, at the same time, I'm going back to the story of my entrepreneurship journey, and um, I I'm at a position right now where a year ago I started a cleaning services business called Kulula Services, and and uh, but before getting there, uh, a a year ago is like 2019, so this is 2020, epic year of the coronavirus. Um, but let me just go back a bit to what my story is like entrepreneur wise. So um, I go back some 5 years ago, to somewhere 2015, and raved, I'm pumped. I've read books, Rich Dad Poor Dad is flowing through my mind, and I'm like, whoa, I've got to try and execute and try and practice what's in my mind. So um, I took action uh, on what I'd learned, came into a bit of money, basically. Uh, the money was borrowed money, and decided to try and invest in real estate. Uh, and I lost a good amount of money for, in kwacha terms, I think, when I tried to buy a house. I actually bought a house, but I was duped as a result of having not taken the proper precautions, proper due diligence, uh, as you would put it in real estate terms. And so um, I learned from that process of having to try and buy a house, and tried again. And this time I went to see if I could get into commercial property and some shop buildings, and um, eventually I succeeded with getting a block of two shop buildings. But then again, as with practice comes perfection. I think that's how I would make that saying go. With practice comes perfection. Not really practice makes perfect, because uh, you you fail, and then change your strategies, go back into the game, and fail a bit less. So with the block of commercial property, or the shops that I got, two of them that is, I actually improved on how I did the process, and actually got the paperwork nicely done. But then again, due diligence, the the vacancy rate, which is part of due diligence, the vacancy rate of those properties was so high that even as I speak right now, I'm currently making losses on them as I continue to pay the debt that I have on them. So this is part of the reason that I think that it's important that in your entrepreneurial journey you practice uh, as early as possible the things that you learn, try and execute and fail and come back again. And so now I'm at a point where I've learned, but there is no proof of learning until you try again, you go again, and actually make it work. So that is the stage where I'm at. Um, so I'll take it that sharing of all these thoughts that will come through, whether from personal life and from the things that inspire us as entrepreneurs, whether it's books, whether it's sport, whether it's politics, other aspects of life, religion, uh, all those are stuff that inspires me, and I think uh, we'll find uh, the tough journey that we may be going through, or the tough journey that some of us might be going through. Of course, it's not tough for everyone, depending on how things are going, but it should make it easier when there's a community that you know that is around you. And so um, I've enjoyed making this video. If you've liked this video, you like the concept, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, the bell, give it a click there, and uh, until next time, this is Kulula Transformation. I'm out.